Malaysia's inflation increased by 2.5%, driven by rising food and fuel prices in 2021, according to the Department of Statistics Malaysia. Bernama reported Chief Statistician Datuk Seri Dr. Muhammad Uzair Mahidin as saying that 184 food items of the overall 552 items in the Consumer Price Index basket recorded an increase. He said the increase was also higher as compared with 0.7% recorded during the pre-pandemic year of 2019. In a statement issued following the release of the analysis of annual CPI 2021, Muhammad Uzair said that while the COVID-19 pandemic affected the daily lives of the community, vaccination programs had helped to restore both business and consumer confidence. Additionally, the lifting of interstate travel bans and restoration of all economic sectors starting October 11, 2021 contributed to the country's economic recovery, especially in the distribution and retail sectors. He said that overall the increase was contributed by the index of transport, food and beverages, furnishings, household equipment and routine household maintenance, and housing, water, electricity, gas and other fuels, which contributed 72% to the total CPI weight. Muhammad Uzair said a total of 80% of food components in the F&B index have increased. He said that the increase in global commodities prices had impacted food inflation, citing more expensive animal feed, lack of import supply and the MCO as some of the reasons. He says the discontinuation of the monthly electricity bill discounts given under the Pemulih plan also exerted upward pressure on the national inflation for 2021. Meanwhile, Muhammad Uzair said inflation for the group income below 3,000 increased 2.2% in 2021, compared with a contraction of 1% in 2020, with the transport group contributing the highest increase of 13.3% against a negative 12% in 2020. On inflation on all ASEAN countries, he said 2021 inflation registered increases between 1.2 and 3.9% across the region, with the Philippines recording the highest at 3.9%, while Thailand recorded the lowest inflation at 1.2%. Top Glove Corp announced that its Group Managing Director, Dato' Lee Kim Myo, will be redesignated as a non-independent, non-executive director effective August 1st, 2022, upon completing his employment contract with the company on July 31st, 2022. According to Top Glove, Lee had an instrumental role in establishing the company as the resounding international success it is today. Lee has been the group's managing director for 13 years. In a statement, the world's largest glove manufacturer said its Executive Director Lim Cheong Guan will be succeeding Lee. Chairman Tan Sri Lim Wee Chai thanked Lee for his contributions and unwavering commitment to Top Glove during his 25 years of service, calling him an invaluable member of the board and the management team. Meanwhile, in line with the board succession planning, current Chief Operating Officer Ng Yong Ling will be appointed as Executive Director of Top Glove effective August 1st, 2022. Lim also warmly congratulated Ng for his appointment, saying that his wealth of experience in glove manufacturing and application of advanced technology and innovation continue to positively transform its manufacturing operations. Prime Minister Datuk Seri Ismail Sabri Yaakob repeated his stance that he will not delay, even for a second, the dissolution of Parliament to make way for the 15th general election once Barisan Nasional is fully prepared. He said this was discussed and agreed upon during the last UMNO General Assembly, according to Bernama. Ismail Sabri said he had discussed it with the top five in UMNO, namely Party President Datuk Seri Dr. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi, Deputy President Datuk Seri Muhammad Hassan, and the three Vice Presidents, namely Datuk Seri Muhammad Khalid Nordin, Datuk Seri Mazhir Khalid and the PM himself. In this regard, Ismail Sabri proposed three actions to be taken by BN in its preparation for GE15. They are for BN to achieve a first-class work culture, to win the hearts of the people, and to formulate the GE15 victory strategy with focus on strengthening the election machinery of the component parties. Genting share price jumped on the news that its unit, TauRx Pharmaceuticals, had completed clinical trials of an Alzheimer drug. The stock opened 12 cent or 2.5% higher at 4 ringgit 87 at the opening bell, surging to a high of 5 ringgit 34 before ending the morning session at 5 ringgit 30. However, it was unable to hold on to its gains and ended the day at 5 ringgit 24, which is still 10% higher than yesterday's close of 4 ringgit 75. It was the second most actively traded stock on the board, course, with over 89 million shares transacted. In a research note, JP Morgan highlighted TowerX's initial data from the Lucidity Phase 3 clinical trial, which it reckoned tilted towards the positive side. Genting owns a 20.3% stake in TowerX. Hit hard by the pandemic, Genting continues to be loss-making, but Kenanga Research thinks that the group remains a good economic recovery play, as its businesses should bounce back quickly from the lifting of cross-border restrictions. Dutch Lady Milk Industries cautions that more price hikes could be on the horizon for consumers as cost inflation continues to bite. Managing Director Ramjit Kauvirik says that the dairy product manufacturer is facing industry-wide headwinds, namely the global supply chain disruption, unprecedented global inflation, and raw material price volatility. Ramjit explains that these issues are posing a challenge for the group as it aims to keep its products affordable for consumers. It should be noted that Dutch Lady has implemented several price hikes last year and early this year for some of its products, according to Ramjit. When asked whether more price hikes were in the offing, Ramjit said that Dutch Lady will continue monitoring the market and its consumer sentiments, as dairy is not a price control product. Amid the raw material price volatility, Ramjit said the board has been constantly evaluating and balancing between offering affordable dairy products and fulfilling its profit commitments to its shareholders.